Whew. But then I went over there, and Han Jumpla's 1/144th scratch built. Verkal was on the table. Elliott's GWBC second place winning was on the table.
Scary. Scary time.
It's competition all around the corner, but it was honestly. Yeah,
and they just
his hands were swollen. Coop, you know, when you got into that car accident, your hand was swollen.
Well, thanks, man. What is going on, everybody? We are the Undergated podcast, presented to you by the Undergated Network. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I got the homies with me, CD and GUNPLA Tesseract Austin down there. Every week we come to you and bring you a brand new episode of the Undergated podcast, where we talk about anime, and more particular Gundam, GUNPLA, and everything in between, though. So grab your snacks, grab whatever you need, turn it up in your car, turn it up in your headphones, turn it up on your TV. We're going to sit down and chill because the homie CD had a competition, and we're going to talk about it. And we're talking about a GUNPLA competition it's starting to get pretty big for us, man. The IPMS train. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Last week we had a pretty fun episode with a pretty dope guest. If you missed last week's episode, this is what you missed.
And the kits that I gravitated more was starships. Keep in mind, back in '93, there was no Gunpla. Gundam wasn't even a thing back then. So Batman.
And we appreciate our Taku builder, man. He's a dope person, dope individual, dope dad, husband, all of it in between, and a dope builder. So we appreciate him coming on the pod and giving us some insight and taking us into his little world. If y'all haven't checked out his kind of collaboration build, which was a Final Fantasy crossover with Gundam, which was sick. Y'all need to check out AO Mecha. Yeah, check out that.
It's on YouTube.
That series. Yep, it's on YouTube. So I'll try to tag the video somewhere in here. But as always, whoa, I got tongue tied there. Before we get started, fellas, it's been a long week. It's been a long time since we sat down. It's the greetings. How y'all been? How's everybody out there in YouTube land, Spotifyville? How's everybody out there? CD, how you been, man?
I feel like it's been a while. It's almost like 2 weeks since we've sat down. It feels like.
Yeah.
Not too bad, man. Life's been good. Just had to go get 4 new tires for the car. So that jab right into the pocket. So when I needed some brakes, another jab. Just when you think you got a little bit of extra money, you don't.
No.
You never do. Other than that, though, work's been cool. I've been working, really working. So that's always nice. I feel like I'm really doing something for once. Kids good. Mrs. is good. Life's going. What you, Austin?
Work's been a trial. It's been so far been decent. It's just it throwing me some curveballs that I've been having to take care of that I've not exactly a fan of. So work's been testing me, but hey, I'm still here. And I heard the realest thing ever when I was at a Wawa at like 11 at night because I was feeling thirsty and I went to go get something to drink. And a guy opened a door for another guy that was, I think, right like behind me slightly. And he was like, "How you doing, brother?" And the other guy said, "Hey, man, I'm above ground. That's all I can ask for." Yep. And I was like, "Oh, that's the realest thing I've ever heard."
I woke up this morning.
Yep. I tell my clients that all the time. They're like, "Hey, Anthony, how you doing?" I can't complain. I woke up this morning.
Yep.
And some people didn't. Man.
So I was like, "Dang."
My week, it's been. My fault, Austin. You good?
No. I was gonna say you go ahead. Go ahead.
My week has been pretty up and down. Nothing too crazy. Up in a way where I'm trying to make sure I get back into photography. I've been like kind of in a slump about that. Working on the project, still building. About to get ready to start the painting process with that. We'll talk more about that when we get into what's cooking. And just able to sit down and chill with the fam. Went to Hobbytown, chill with the boys out in Hobbytown, chill with Austin and the fellas out there for a little bit on Saturday. And the down part is just how can I like it's been 1 year since my brother was killed. So that was on Cinco de Mayo of 2023. So just making sure like the fam's good, my dad and stuff like that is good. So it's just been up and down since then, but more ups and downs. More ups and downs. Fam's good, kids good. Can't complain, man. Like you said, above ground. That's all we can do.
Hey. It's already been a year, man.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's been a year. The day won't forget, man. The day I won't forget. But overall, can't complain. Let us know out there how y'all been. Shoot us a DM on the Undergated Network on Instagram if y'all listening on Spotify of how y'all week's been. We appreciate everybody who comments how their week's going. Thank y'all for letting us into y'all lives a little bit. If y'all need anybody to cheer y'all up, just put it in the comments, man. We'd be happy to, or hit us up.
Or if you want to cheer us up,
or cheer us up, yeah, that too. So don't hesitate to do it.
Hey,
don't hesitate to do it because we'll take it. We'll
Right.
take it. I have a cold one right here. I don't know if this is trying to see if this is a local. This is a pineapple orange coconut sour. Got this from our local Trader Joe's. The limited release is pretty good too. It's pretty good.
They had a butter beer during the last holiday season that was pretty good too.
A butter beer?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It was fire.
Now, this has been a small segment recently.
Yeah.
But building and breaking down that backlog. What new items did we pick up that
I seems like you smiling like you got some shit over there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, I'm smiling because he was right. It's been a short segment for the past week.
Yeah, past few weeks, nothing too crazy. I know I've been slacking as well on Coop's Corner. I apologize for that because I know I've been telling y'all I'm going to drop Coop's Corner, but I got Coop's Corner ready to go for this week and next week. So I got the Fairfax event that was a couple of weeks ago, almost a month ago, and then Free Comic Book Day pass. So next Thursday, Coop's Corner will have what I picked up from Free Comic Book Day. And other than that, went to Hobby Lobby and picked up 2 more of these containers. You can't beat fucking $3. You can't beat $3, man. For organization. I've been going to work because we have to do 3 days in the office. I typically didn't do Friday in the office because obviously it's Friday. But the last 2 Fridays I've been going and it's been real dead in the office, and I've been sitting down just chilling, clipping away, bring a kit with me, clip away, and been watching Narrative both times on Friday. So other than that, no new pickups for me. CD?
I got a few things in. First off, being the first piece of Undergated merch.
Ooh.
Undergated. Yep. So that was dope to finally get that going in motion. On the back is the big Undergated logo that you guys see in the corner of the screen too. So I did premiere that at the IPMS show. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, Undergated." So, like I said, I got your guys' sizes, so one will be coming to you guys' eventually. But yeah, this was the first thing I picked up. My brother Austin. Shout out to my guy Austin. You guys know I've been working on the Amazing Red Warrior. I've been kind of trying to do my best work in progress pictures, not as high quality as Austin's, but I'm posting those in the store. But I needed some extra parts, and good old Austin just buys kits for pieces, so he sent me another Amazing Red Warrior. So now I have 2, and now I have double the weapons. So I can't wait to.
The gun goes on both sides of the backpack, so you could dual wield it.
It comes with like 8 guns.
It comes with like 8 guns, yeah, and it's now he has 2 shields.
Yeah, 2 shields, 2 swords, 2 big like rocket launchers, and then like 4 other guns. So he's locked and loaded. And then at IPMS, I actually traded with Cobra Paw.
Shout out to Cobra Paw.
Shout out to homie Cobra Paw. But I got a Master Grade Dual Strike. You guys can see I'm trying to build some Master Grades. I got some in my collection, so I'm trying to build and get those out the way so I can get back into these high grades behind me. Austin, you can attest an amazing kit, correct?
It is absolutely fantastic. It is out of the Strike 2.0 or remaster molds. It is one of the best ones. It's actually one of my favorites. Yeah, that and the Strike.
What else did I get? I got some masking tape because I've been masking a lot, so I needed some more. You don't have to get Tamiya, but I needed some stuff to fill out the card on new type, so I got this. And then some decals. So I got the Origins Gundam Master Grade because I'm going to use some of these for my Red Warrior, and then I got the actual Red Warrior decals too. So I'm going to be mixing those up. I should probably be doing those tomorrow, depending on how much work I got to do. So Red Warrior should be done by the end of the week, though.
There you go.
And I think that is it. Yep, that's it.
Pretty good.
Week. Jeez,
Yeah.
he's hustling through it too. Dang.
What you got, Austin?
So I didn't buy any kits. Unfortunately, I'm still fighting the urge to buy the Master Grade Alex Gundam, but I did see Herbert's 4808 on Instagram. I believe it's 4808. I could be saying that wrong. But his what Gundam narrative Gundam Verka that came out, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm convinced. This does look pretty good. So I was hitting the Vulcan saying, hey man, once you get that in, hit me up. And then I'll finally start the show. But no, for this round, it was mostly just supplies. I picked up some airbrush cleaner, some Tamiya airbrush cleaner. I just picked up Tamiya because I just so happened to see it. There was actually a better airbrush cleaner. I think it's Mr. Hobby airbrush cleaner that was like level 400. That's actually better. But I actually just didn't see it before I bought it. It's actually located at the same place. Yeah, this build.
And this is Herbert.7927.
Oh god, I got the number wrong. But yeah, Herbert.7927. And if you go through these pics, it's just, oh my god, look at that. Look at that.
The thing is, how did he do it so fast, bro? He like this.
Yeah,
it just came out.
Yeah.
Well, it all depends. That's what I was about to say. It all depends on where he's located, right? Like, I seen a picture. Let's see.
And how much time he has allotted.
He's in Japan. It came out 5 days ago. It came out on Friday.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if he got an early release or something like that, or just how much time
took 2 days off when
yeah, right.
Came out quick.
He might have taken a day off work
5 days ago.
Yeah, it came out 5 days.
Yeah,
he might have just taken a day off work.
Friday or something.
Bro, he might have just taken a day off work and just painted that joint.
Or it depends, right? Like, we've done it before for like shoes. He probably knows somebody that runs a hobby shop, got it in, didn't do the official sale yet, and just gave him the cash up front. Who knows?
That pre-order. What I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have mine, but I'm gonna paint it something like this because I love that purple gray that he has going for it. It's like a German gray. I'm gonna have that, but I'm gonna have it in semi psycho frame layout. So the backpack's gonna be the regular layout backpack, so it has the beam saber sticking out. We're gonna have the beam rifle as he has it now, and a few other chunks are filled in. But man, looking at the inner frame and seeing all those parts are actually able to open. They're essentially like cabinets. They all have doors and they open up fully. Is pretty crazy. I was convinced by this build. Convinced
alone,
me, like,
right?
Okay, yeah, alone. Nothing Bandai did convince me this kit would be nice. This dude here, his build convinced me that this is going to be a pretty beautiful looking kit to look at. And I mean, at this point, Bandai should just be hiring this guy to do their photos. I mean, their promotional photos, because geez, look at that. That looks so good. That chest.
Are we sure this is his build?
I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah.
I'm not hating just because it's I guess stupid thought. I'm sorry. The kid, I just didn't even think about the water slides that come with the kit. I'm so used to buying like third-party water slides. I'm like, damn, did G-Reworks already drop the damn water slides for this already? How did he get water slides? But I forgot. Obviously, kits do come with Bandai water slides.
Yeah, Verkos, yeah. And you know, even if G-Reworks did release water slides, I don't think they would be as good as these. Like, no, I think it'd be good. I think it'd be better, but I don't think it's needed. Like, they would look at it and be like, we don't really need to release any. I mean, these are pretty damn good ones. And he is using some G-Rework decals. If you go back to, I recognize two particularly because I have the sheet on my desk and I'm looking at it right now. The one right there, the white square with the red caution line inside of it. Bandai doesn't make that. That's G-Rework. And then if you scroll over one more time, opposite direction.
Okay.
There you go. That white square, that's a G-Rework decal as well. Bandai doesn't make those because Bandai doesn't make a white with a red caution line. I mean, they probably do, but I have never seen it in a Verka. And if you look at the gold on right there in front of us in the armor, it looks like that's brushed on. That's not airbrushed separately because the streaks stop about right before it touches. So some of this clearly he must have top coated it, painted it, and then brushed on these smaller details, and just did it quickly, and then knocked it out. Yeah, he painted the canopy too because the canopy comes white, but that's gray.
It's the colors. The colors you use.
It's the colors. Yeah, it's the colors, man. That red is such a nice red too because it's so subtle and hinted at in the chest. This is good. Not kit of the year, but definitely good looking kit.
You're right. Wait till the Sinanju comes out, or the 2.0 RG, which looks amazing. But that kind of wraps up the building and breaking down that backlog, and that kind of rolls into our
except for the other stuff I got.
Oh, damn! Whoa!
Well, no, they're just more tools.
I did that twice. I'm back to back this week. Yeah, I did it with
all good.
Otaku. Somebody else need to run these segments.
I got the micro solve and set, so I picked these up at Hobbytown because I forgot my decal, and I went in there to do decals for Hobbytown and I forgot them, so I just
that micro solve and set is equivalent to the Mr. Hobby solution, and I mean Mr.
and
Hobby
the Walters solution,
setter and softener.
Yeah. So it's equivalent to that and the Walters solvent. I also picked up flat clear, not base coat, flat clear. So this should be the actual paint. For those who don't know, I nearly ruined the strike kit, and the whole thing would have probably been put on hold if it wasn't for Cooper's suggestion to go and fix the thing, because I sprayed it with base coat instead of top coat. Like I was like an epic
first
idiot.
10 kits, I thought I was on some. Ooh, these are coming out flat, but this is a little off. Yeah, Malik, because you're not actually using top coat.
This
is for the primary coat. So yeah, I've been there, Austin.
Yeah, I was a little bit mad, and then I bought brushes. So new tiny brushes. These are very fine because I'm going to start trying to do some pencil night work and paint these figures. We're actually going to hit a pencil night and ask him how the hell he painted those, because I need to paint the Mulaflaga one for this strike, and then it'll be good. And that's me.
That reminds me, I did pick up some more stuff, but it's all over there. But I picked up a whole bunch of types of glue for a future project that I'm working on with Vulcan. So
that's what's
what
up.
Be here by next episode.
I also picked up more paint, but it's way over there, and I don't want to get it either.
And for Austin,
and I
pick up this
paint
paint for the homie Austin.
Yes.
Hey,
thank you. There you go. There you go.
Gundam white Aqueous.
Yep, Aqueous. All right, so I used Aqueous. Now that's in the next segment. I'll say that for the next segment. But also I picked up manga. I got Goblin Slayer number 14 just dropped out. And then I got the girl with some Paku eyes, which surprisingly I didn't know they were going to make another volume, but they did. All right, and that's it. That's me.
Got a lot of pickups, Austin.
A lot of stuff that's not Gundam. I want to buy a kit, but there's only two kits I want: the Narrative Master Grade and the Alex Master Grade. And I'm trying not to buy them right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to give away more kits than buy. So
yeah, I'm trying to focus on what I got.
I'm on the fence after I've been kind of binge watching. What's the name of the IPMS team? Kind of want to get a master grade ground type and do some scribing work. We'll see. I don't know.
There we go.
Once you start scribing, I've been falling in love. We'll talk about it in a segment.
Because that's a great segue into what's cooking. What do we have on the table that we're working on? I'm working on like I said, I've been taking the kit to work, cutting it up, which has a shit ton of pieces, which is the Silver Bullet Suppressor. Has a crazy amount of pieces. Like I'm almost done with cutting up the backpack, the damn 4 arms. I'm on the 4 arm segment. And like, I guess
is it times 4?
It's times 3 and then a times 1. Well, 1 build and then a times 3. So it's B. So the backpack is 4 slots, B, A. So that one of the arms is an A and 3 B arms. And then the rail, I guess, that holds the
arms on it.
Arms on it, yeah. But that's pretty much all I've been working on photography wise. By the time this drops here, Goku Day is coming up, and I will be announcing I messed up the date. I know I said 5/5. I thought Cinco de Mayo was Goku Day. It's 5/9 is Goku Day or Goku / Piccolo Day, and that's the day I want to be. So tomorrow or Thursday, when y'all watch this, I'll be announcing the giveaway winner for the
glazer, the brush.
gun primer glazers with the Dutch brush, the glazer solution, and the microfiber cloth in large. So photography, and then knocking out some anime. I've been staying to it. The Kaiju number 8, watching restarting the series every week.
You're a sick man.
No, man, it's been working out because I'll do like episode 4 came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched episode 1 on the elliptical, episode 2 on the treadmill, episode 3 on the Stairmaster. And then we went home, cleaned up, laid down on the couch, watched episode 4.
So you've seen episode 3 times already?
I seen episode 3 times. No, episode 3 twice. Episode
Next
1
week, 3 times.
I seen episode 1 like a good 8 times already.
Oh my god!
I watched episode 1 4 times when it aired, the first day of air, and then 4 times for week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I still could barely remember fucking names. So. I know I was talking to Austin. I think we got it's Kafka, Hibino, Ichikawa, Kikaro, Mina. I know that
there
one.
You go.
We got there.
I haven't watched episode 1 yet.
Dog, you're missing out, man. You need to just watch it.
I'm stuffing.
I'm
watching a whole bunch of other shit, but I have not watched that one yet. I gotta watch it.
You need to watch that. You need to watch it.
Windbreaker, fire. If you haven't seen that, it's like a nice little high school fighting anime. Spice and Wolf.
Yeah, watch that first episode.
Mm.
It felt the voice actors were. It was shocking that they got everybody back. The story, it's running kind of well. I don't know. I gotta see. I don't know. There's some type of weird charm that you gotta get from the dialogue again, because the dialogue is always so fluid and it's like a Tarantino film.
Right.
But but I don't know. It feels like there's something that might be missing. I gotta keep watching to see though. I only saw the first episode.
And the Fable, the manga I reviewed as an anime out. So if you guys haven't read the manga, watch the show. It's pretty funny.
All right, okay. But that's all I've been working on.
Hey, I'm just gonna be watching anime, even though you're watching the same one 20 times.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We get it. We'll get it right. It's definitely anime of the year. I've been telling y'all that. It's anime of the year. It's anime of the year, yo. For somebody that don't know.
Okay. No, that's right.
It might be. It could be top 3. It might be 2. I think Frieren is already solidified.
Frieren has solidified itself as anime of the year.
But I think
hands down,
it could be number 2 for sure.
We'll see when the votes come out.
Yes, we will. It will be very, very evident. I don't think you want that.
I got a parlay on it.
I would advise you not.
Got a 4-leg parlay.
That's the last leg.
Yeah.
Hey. You better hedge that bet.
I know. But nah, that's it for me. What you been working on, CD?
Man, so like you guys have been knowing, finally MGCD is off the ground and rolling. I forget how many pieces master grades have. I feel like I could have been built and painted 2 high grades by now, but it's been fun just getting back to it. The size, pause, just the way it feels in your hands is just like, I'm like, damn, this is what I missed. This is what I loved as a kid, building these big kits. Cool.
I know. I'm sorry.
I can't just talk about a goddamn Gundam.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I wasn't
childish.
Gonna say that.
But just that's why I missed having all the gimmicks, the opening hatch of the cockpit, be able to move the pistons and like seeing everything move. Like I really enjoyed doing that. So I'm like, I'm gonna spend some more time building master grades. So I've been working on that. I'm posting work in progress pictures. All I have left to paint though is the backpack and the weapons. So that's been moving pretty quick. And speaking of gun primer, I'm falling in love with scribing, man. So I forgot to show this off. Some gun primer master guide straight lines. You scribe 1 line, and next thing you know, you got 15 lines scribed. So I'm definitely loving that. It really breaks up the monotony of kits. So for people who aren't there scribing, I was always scared to try it out It's not that bad, honestly. Just take your time, don't rush, and even with the basic scribing tools, you can get some really great lines done. So
Take your time.
take your time, man.
That's
And other than that, I'm not working on anything else. After this mastery, I'm clearing the table. Like I said, Vulcan sending me something for his competition. He was like, "Hey, I need you to clear the bench for this." So I was like, "If Vulcan says to clear the bench, I'm gonna clear the bench." So
There it is.
jump into the front of the line.
Alrighty, super cool. There we go. Dope.
But you, brother, we're waiting on the strike updates.
Dude, this thing has been taken. Okay, so the perfect strike. It's there's so many parts, but gentlemen, we're done painting. It's finally over.
Whole thing?
All the painting at least. I am now moving on to the decal part of the segment, and oh my god. Every time I say I'm moving on to another part, I'm just like, I'm surprised at how much there is to do. But no, we're moving on to decaling now. So all the painting's done. I do have to go over some pre-shading with the launcher striker again one more time. But yeah, no, we're in this phase now. So this is the Ale Strike so far with the decals that are up. I'm using a mixture of the Bandai, the Simp Pro, and the Child of Mecha decal. So the cool thing about the Child Mecha ones is that you can get some really good detail when you zoom into it. And actually, like, a lot of these words are actually legible. But yeah, no. So this is the Ale Strike so far, and we're using the decal solvent and setter and whatnot. I actually just finished before I came on the air today the engines as well. So the engines are set and good to go, and they're kind of they have a silver indent in them, but nice little decals as well. The shield is also finished. I finished that recently, but the launcher striker is the thing that was the last thing that we needed to paint, and now this is done. This took a little bit longer to paint, but as you guys can see, it's a very beautiful green color, but all the pre-shading and shadowing has been essentially deleted by the green. I guess it wasn't deep enough, or maybe I didn't do a many layers, so I'm gonna have to take some X22, whatever like that, Tamiya smoke color, and I'm going to put that in the airbrush, and I'm essentially going to put it on the lowest setting, the lowest aperture, and then essentially draw lines with that to bring back all this color. Because as you can see here, I had like a faded where it had the flat lumen that fades off as if it's shot, but you see the green kind of got caught to it and kind of just dusted it all away. I need
that green.
Oh, that green? Oh yeah, you can have it. I mean, I have all the other greens. Like this area right here was just because of the tape, but this has already been redone, so that's already covered. This is an older picture. But yeah, so the gun was the last part, and now that this is all here with all these separate pieces, separate colors, we are good to go with just pre-shading this, decaling it up, top coating, probably finishing a few errors that I could find, and then once the decal and the top coat's on, this project is done, completely done. There's nothing left. We're just gonna then take pictures. I think about doing 3 short showcases. I'm thinking of doing the Ale Strike showcase, the short strike, and then the launcher strike, and then do the whole collab picture for the perfect strike together. Everything's good to go. Like I said, the sword strike is pretty much all decaled up. I don't have any pictures of this, but I guess I can show you guys later. I think, yeah, Cooper, you saw the sword strike. That was, you saw that in person. Yeah, the backpack for that's done and everything like that, and the sword itself is done for decal. So we are good. We're done. And this project is now what I started March 31st. So now this project is what, a month and some change.
6 weeks. 6 weeks ain't bad.
Six weeks not bad for not only a master grade kit, but a P Bandai expansion set with 3 different expansion sets, which essentially I built 2 master grades essentially.
Yeah. So that's not bad. 6 weeks ain't bad.
What do you feel like you learned most from this kit, Austin?
What base coat is, and pre-shading can be done after painting. It doesn't have to be done before painting. I mean, also lacquer, how to use lacquer, wearing gloves almost all the time, no matter what. Even when your paint's done, you like this. Like, the only reason I'm handling this with my hands is because there's a very thin layer of clear coat on it. Yeah, now your fingerprints will get everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and a few other things, but I would have to do a dissertation, like actually write down and think about it, because there's so much stuff in my head that it's kind of hard to parcel out exactly what all the stuff I could write down for you. But yeah, now the only thing now is I'm thinking about painting the beam sabers, like giving that white effect that spreads out to pink. But honestly, I don't know if I really even need to. Could be more time, could be not. Either way, this is getting done soon, and once this is done, it's on to the girl kits.
There we go.
He's back.
Yep. And then there will be a poll, ladies and gentlemen, of the girl kits, because I did a poll for this, and for the girl kits, I'm going to do another poll. So you guys, that's right, you guys get to choose which one I do next.
And put a picture, if you don't mind, of each girl kit, so we know which. Because
yeah. I did that.
Figure out. Did you do it for the
for the original
that?
poll? Yeah. In every
just
corner is a picture of what you can choose. Now I didn't label it, so I guess people were probably looking at it like, "What's a Toads Ritter?" But there is a picture in the corner of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll label them next time. That way people know. What's a Hatsumiku?
Select it and find out. Gamble. Yeah. Take the gamble.
Come on, Coop, Tom, parlay.
Yeah, just take that gamble. Take that 15 plus 1500.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Yeah, plus 1500 on that girl kit.
1,500.
That's
Is that money?
Shit odds.
That's some
long odds.
I wouldn't put money on that. That would be a bad idea. I mean, I would put money on myself, but no. Actually, no, I wouldn't. That's a bad idea.
And that's what's up. What are y'all building out there in YouTube land and Spotifyville? What y'all working on? Some people working on some pretty dope stuff. I know somebody's working on the perfectibility.
Yep.
The perfectibility is being worked on. I know a couple of people. I think somebody said they want us to do the
original Gundam
Zeta
team. Yeah, the Zeta original Gundam team.
Zeta team.
Yeah,
why do you call it the original Gundam team? Just out of curiosity.
It's the first Gundam team. So when you say Go Gundam team or Launch Gundam team, they were the first ones. So it's
Not
the
the-
Mark II.
Not the ground type. I'm sorry, not the ground type. Not the RX gun cannon and gun tank.
No, because they were never called Gundam team. They just said they were just when Bright told them to launch out the Arguma, it was like Go Gundam team, and it was Mark II, Zeta, and Hakushiki. And the original one, it wasn't Go Gundam team. It was Amuro. Go that way, destroy stuff. Wait,
Yeah.
Sayla stole what? And then the other guys were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, go around your gun cannons, just don't die."
Okay.
They're like, "We'll try. We don't win no promises."
If we do that, which one do you guys want?
That's a good question. Master grade or high grade? You own a Mark II. I gave you one.
Yeah, I do. I know, but I would have to flip it to the Mark II.
Mark II.
Normal.
colors. That
Yeah,
wouldn't be too
AU
bad.
colors.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Austin, you already got a Zeta.
I have a Hakushiki and a Zeta. I have 2 Zetas.
I don't have no Hakushiki or no Zeta.
I have no preference, so
You have no preference?
We're gonna
Master
go
grade or
with-
high grade? We have to figure that out first.
or 144 because I have the Mark II. I mean the Titans RG. I have the RG for Zeta. I have all 144.
You could do the Zeta for. You should do the RG for Zeta because I'm not touching that with the 10-foot pole. I'll do the Mark II RG, and then CD. You'll just have to do the Hakushiki, but paint it gold really well.
Y'all want to do that?
okay. This one's good to me.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, cool. No, because I feel both of y'all like pause when I say that because I kind of do want to do a master grade.
Okay,
but I really don't want to flip the Mark. I don't want to flip the Titans.
Okay, we'll get the Hakushiki then.
I'm not spending $70 for a Hakushiki.
Excuse me, sir. It's 80.
Oh, I'm sorry.
$80. That's not bad. Do you want a Zeta? I have an extra Zeta. I have an extra Zeta. It's free.
I know.
It's really free. You know the good thing about free is you don't have to use money to get it.
That's the 2.0 one, right?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below. Let us know in the comments below.
So it sounds like, regardless, I'm doing the Hakushiki then.
It looks like that way, brother. Sorry.
Regardless.
And you have the Mark II AU
Me?
Austin?
I do not, but I
Yeah.
can get one.
Well, at this point, then why don't you?
Just take the
We
Mark
can
II
all
back.
get 144, right? I'm just trying to think about which easier way because we don't need to be spending money on kits to have IE looking at CD's backlog right there. Which one do you have, CD? Do you have the Mark II?
I have none of them.
You have none in none of the grades?
You don't have any of them?
I don't like any of them.
Damn.
Hakashiki's okay, but I'm willing to get whatever one if we're gonna do it.
Okay.
I have the Hakashiki. And
Y'all
how about this?
decide, grade, master grade, or high grade? That's
High grade. How about this?
High
If
grade.
you do, am I lagging? Question.
You are,
for y'all
yeah.
two. A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
Catching up. All right, it's cool. It's catching up though. 'Cause I can do the Hakashiki. I've been waiting to do the Hakashiki. High grade. If you want to get the Mark II from Hobby Lobby, does your Mark II have Hobby Lobby have the Mark II? 'Cause I don't think they're gonna have the Hakashiki at Hobby Lobby.
If they have the Mark II RG,
They have the high grade Mark II at Hobby Lobby.
oh, the high grade. Yeah, they should. That was restocked with us too.
it don't matter. Also, what you need? Are you doing the Zeta then?
I guess I'll do the Zeta, the 144 Zeta. I never built a 144 Zeta. and
Okay,
I'm not
look,
doing the
okay,
RG.
okay. I'll do the RG. I'll do the Zeta RG.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then I'll
I'll do
do
the Zeta RG.
the.
I'll do the Hakashiki. You can do the Mark
And-
II.
I'll do
Austin,
the
you
Mark
have. I mean, if worst case scenario, you have the
II. Master Grade Hakushiki.
the Mark II
You have the master grade Hakashiki.
real
too?
tight, color. I mean, yeah, real.
Oh
tight.
yeah. I'm not using that though. I'll just buy another Mark II. That bad boy.
Well,
stays
it's
in
the same
box.
thing.
Yeah, but it's staying in the box. I ain't open that box. You crazy?
Is the box just the slip covers? Just put the Mark II, buy the Mark II, and throw it in there for later.
Why? Why? That
Just sell
defeats
it.
the purpose of it.
And somebody open it up, and like, hold on.
Are you
now.
one of those dudes who takes the expensive Legos and put it in like a cheap Lego box and then walk out the store and it's resell
I'm
it?
sicko. I'm sicko. I'm mad.
Yeah, who does that around here?
That's wild. bro. That's wild.
That's sick.
Damn.
Got a
Now,
box. Nah, man.
But I kind of want to do that. If you willing to part ways with the Mark of the Zeta, that's great. You got another master grade in you, CD?
But that which one, Austin? Would you do the Hakashiki then?
Yeah, I would do the Hakushiki.
And then Coop, you would do the Zeta.
Yeah, I'll do the Zeta.
Master
If
grade.
Austin's willing to part ways with it, we done 144. We already did 144.
Yeah, so master grade.
Master
All
grade.
three of
I mean,
us.
I gotta
All
go
right.
buy one regardless, so it don't matter. You guys just tell me which one I'm gonna build.
Got you.
Mark II.
Guess like you have to be the Mark II back, man.
Mark
I know
II
you're not a
it
fan of that kit.
Let me get the catapult though.
Huh?
Well, if you build the Titans one, you don't need to buy the catapult. It'll be cheaper.
Oh, for
If
real?
you get the Titans one. Yeah, if you get the Titans version of the Mark II, it's cheaper because it doesn't come with the catapult. It doesn't come with the hanger either. It just comes with just the suit. That's why Cooper. That's why the box is so small
Yeah.
compared to the AU one.
That's
AU
all-
one is huge.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yep.
So
Trying to
there you
think
go.
we're
about-
set on this.
We have to work out the fine details. I believe.
Same color scheme, right? We just redoing you do Austin. You doing gold for the Hakashiki. I'll do the regular color scheme
So I got the white one. Is that
for the Zeta.
okay?
Alrighty.
Are you
Alright.
ready for this, Coop?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Last master grade.
Wing.
Wing Zero?
Wing Zero.
Verka? No. MGX.
I hadn't been before this Red Warrior. I hadn't been a master grade in 3 years.
I think I'm about the same way.
Wow.
The MGX might have been.
Eclipse was the last one I bought.
Oh,
Built.
wow.
All right. Austin, let me know if you want to trade for it or we'll just hold off on it. You know, if you see something or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll keep it up.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what's
Master
wrong
grade.
what's wrong with the Zeta 2.0? Let me know now, please.
The 2.0.
That's the one you have, right?
Yeah, I have the Vercon, the 2.0. The 2.0 has one of the worst transformations.
All right, I'm not transforming it.
I know. I was gonna say that. Just don't transform it, and you should be fine. Really, there's almost nothing else wrong with it. Really, it's just the articulation is not really the best. It doesn't have any ab crunch, but that's because of the transformation. But if you're not going to transform it, it's perfectly fine. Just being itself. It even stands up on it. Whoa, no, it doesn't stand up on its own. The back
Comes with a base though.
Yeah, it comes with the base though. Yeah, but the backpack's pretty heavy. Yeah, the Hakushiki's just expensive. We all know that. And then what is it? The Mark II is
The cheapest.
Mark
of the
II
bunch.
is the cheapest of the bunch, but also it's probably the most stable of all the kits. No, the Hakushiki is pretty stable. It's just expensive. I've already have the Hakushiki snapped together. I can paint that up.
What a jerk! I was about to say that. Austin's already ahead of the game.
That's why I was wanting to do master grade.
Let's send it down. You want to send it down to Volks?
Yeah,
We could, yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Try to think about something special we could do. We want to do base extra base ones again.
them shits is big as for these. Okay, but for high grade, those are shits was OD. Now I look at it.
they're big.
Austin did say that. Austin did say that. He was like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
they're
shits are big."
probably large. You can fit all three of them on one.
on the one. I remember sitting on the table like, damn, I just took a good like foot of space.
Oh well. I'm trying to think about unless I'm gonna autograph it. Get a
Autograph
Gundam
it?
marker and autograph the
That's
Gundam
dope.
base.
Okay. That works.
What is that? 3 group builds? 4 group builds? 5?
This would be
4
our
group
third.
builds?
This would be
Third.
our third. Yeah.
Third. Well,
We have like 5.
4. Y'all did it. Y'all did the Solomon. That's when I was moving and stuff. So
Oh, that's
Solomon,
right. Yeah.
man.
Yeah. That's right.
but
Still the Witcher Mercury too. I don't know if that's really a group. Build, but, like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
that's just
so.
something we all agreed to. We're going to work on together
Yeah,
at some
man.
point, but just not with it like actual.
Coop wanted it, and I didn't need extra pieces. That's what
Yeah. Exactly. We just happened to fit into that with me getting all the weapons.
Well, there it is. Next group build up. We appreciate who came up with that idea. The Zeta team. I'm kind of excited now, yo.
Master
I'm
grade.
kind of
season.
excited.
Shake off the cobwebs. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's gonna take you a minute. It's gonna take you a long time. Just like I snap built it all the way and built it up. I was like, God,
I ain't doing that.
Bro,
I'm not doing that.
Bro, doing all this work, I forgot how, if I'm doing this proper, how long it takes. Each of these master grade boxes, just get ready to look at that art every day for like at least a month. But I mean, the end of it though, the reward,
it pays off for sure.
it's pretty.
It's the presence, dog.
Yeah, it's
And I
pretty
think,
tough,
and I think in fact that it's pretty simple enough since we're all doing the same color scheme. And Austin, like I think for you doing a Hakashiki, you just need a goal, right? Or you're gonna do that gold that we talked about.
I'm gonna do that gold that I was talking about. I'm gonna find out that gold that was on a perfect grade, and we're gonna do that because if I can find out what that was, how he used it, and how he applied it, that's gonna be the goal. Because I could. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know the name of the guy who did it, but there's a perfect grade Hakushiki out there that just got finished. It's a resin conversion kit, but the gold he used, it's on Instagram. You guys can find it. It's on
It's
Instagram.
flat too, but it looks
That's the thing that
I
got me.
was
It's
telling
flat.
Austin, I don't think it's gold. It shit look tan. Cardboard box. It looked like that box behind you, CD.
So good.
That should look like that box. I thought it was
like
gonna be
orange,
Sheesh.
like just yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm.
That shit's tough. That's the PG on new type.
new type.
Mhm.
And we don't
Yep.
got no other master grade group together. I'm just trying to think. Should we not? I feel bad having CD go out there and spend money.
You know what? How about this?
Vulcan.
Uh,
I'm gonna go break bread with Vulcan. That's all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but still though, you got all those kids back there. We can knock out one. We got to have some master grade group together outside of a wing kit. I won't do a wing kit.
You don't.
It have to be double oven. I don't think.
You have to do seed. I have a
Yeah.
couple seed kits. I can give you.
I have
I can give both of you.
I have no.
If we're doing seed, I'm doing this right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I have no fucking seed.
You have double O?
I mean,
double O.
Yeah,
He has a
Kyrios
virtue.
or virtue or
I have the
Animist?
virtue. I have the virtue and the double O riser, Zen riser, double O Zen riser.
what? I kind of want to stick to UC. What UC you got?
What you see I got for master grade or high grade?
Yeah, master grade.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so I have the Banshee, Verka, another Gundam Origins, a Gym Sniper 2, the Stormbringer. I know that's technically Build Fighters, but it is based on the Gym kit, the Gym Turbulence. I have the XS Gundam. I have the Phas, but I'm not building that.
Realistic Gundam's awesome because you're not doing
Man,
either of
come
those two.
on, man. You going now? You just showboating.
I know
He's
that's why
Cadillacing
I was
from the
saying it.
50s,
I know that's why I was saying it.
He's Cadillacing from the
Yeah,
50.
I know that's
Pick
why I was
6.
saying it. That's why I know I was saying it, so people recognize what I got. I don't know why that opens me up to being robbed, but yeah. And then a bunch of P Bandai kits. I got the Murasai, the Mark V, the
Damn, we don't got no mass. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know if I got any master grade UC kits. I gotta go back there and look.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't got many. I got a couple different versions of the Zaku's.
I'm not doing the Sazabi.
I'm
not doing that.
Mark V, Gelgoog.
Johnny Gelgoog.
I got 2 Gelgoogs, regular Gelgoog and the Johnny Ridden one.
Master
Okay.
Grade?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one too.
GM Sniper 2.
Char team.
Char team as in
I'm not doing the
Galgoog,
Sazabi.
but say Galgoog, Zaku 2, and Zagok.
Oh,
do Zigok.
Yeah, I'll do a Zigok.
You
I
do
don't
a
mind.
Zigok?
I would do a Zigok, a Master Grade Zigok. Yeah, it's not a bad kit. I heard it's actually pretty good.
Cool. Do the Zaku 2.
Yeah.
I'll do a
I don't
Gelgoog.
got no Zaku too, but I can see if I'll see what Volk got.
Say,
I was staring at it
yeah.
the other day because I was about to hit
we
up
were looking
CD.
at it.
It
Yeah,
was
we were
like,
looking at it
yo.
in the store.
I got one that's already chopped up, so I was gonna use it for resin or Vulcan. I'll do a Gelgoog if you. I was thinking to do a Zigok for real.
Yeah, I'll do Zigok. I don't why. Why does everyone think a Zigok is bad?
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Zegoks are kind of growing on me too. I've seen it.
Do you remember the one we saw?
RG
The
Zigok
Canadian.
okay.
Yeah, the Canadian winner from last year. That Zigok looked amazing.
Yeah, I seen a dude that do all like
Mhm.
the Xeon Aces. He's
Yeah,
doing a Zigok in each color with the Aces. I'm like, okay, that's just kind of
Y'all want to do the Aces?
Aces.
we do Aces too. UC Aces or Xeon Aces. Because the Shinmai Naga one, the White Wolf, would probably be my only one that I would really like to do.
I kind of want to
Or
get
Johnny Ridden.
I kind of want to get the Goof.
The Goof.
No, the fuck. I'm drawing blank.
The
IPMS team.
Flight type. Oh,
Goof flight type.
blue one.
Blue one.
Oh yeah, the
Custom.
Goof. Yeah, the Goof custom. Yeah.
Goof Custom. There it is.
Yeah.
Damn, I could not think of that name.
Mhm.
Ah, Lord. Look,
If you want to
look,
do that,
we
we
did-
you, brother.
forget what's next. I mean, what's next? We better roll right into the next topic, but we're gonna have to just go into the. I'm gonna have to go look in the when I get off of this and go check out what master grades I got. I don't mind doing the Zeta. I just want to. I have no.
That we all own.
Yeah, that, and I have no passion for the Zeta or a C kit. And I feel like I'm not going to give it my all if I'm not going to go. If I have no ties to it.
No connection to it. So, the connection would be what? It'd have to be a what kit?
It does like it has to be a kit, at least a series I've seen. For,
Like a
I
unicorn?
mean, I've seen no.
What? No, why not unicorn? You can
It
do
doesn't have to
Justice.
be a unicorn, but
You
it's
know how
super
many
serious.
unicorn? You know how many pieces of
We-
unicorn kit?
No,
got
no,
right
no.
now?
Hey,
Oscar
we
did the
can
Marisai. I could
Yeah.
go. I got some.
the
What?
Torrington base attack version. We all have Justice. I have 3
Yeah.
Justice.
I have a Justin Master.
I could technically send all of you one.
I have a just a high grade, both of them. But that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think about.
I have the Justice
What?
Cannon. I have a Justice Master Grade I can give you, and CD.
We're doing a Master Grade. We've already done 3
Okay,
years.
well,
We're
all
doing
right,
Master
we're
Grade.
doing master grade for sure. For
Mhm,
sure, we're doing master grade.
mhm.
I'm trying to go down. And we're not doing wing. We're not going to do wing, even though I got majority wing. And
I
but
have
CD's
only
burned out.
one wing kit.
CD's
only
burned out
one.
of wing because
Mhm.
he didn't then all the
I
high
just did- I
grades.
just done 5 of them shit.
Yeah.
I
So
only
we're not
have
gonna do
one
wing.
kit.
Yeah.
I could do 00 because I'm damn near done with one. Besides a piece that I found, I have no clue where I put it though. I hate that. I found a piece. I was like, "Here it is. Let me
And
put
it's
this up somewhere."
And
I
it's
think it's
somewhere
in
you
this
don't know.
drawer. And with me, this is how I work. It's always it's in this drawer. I don't know it is, but I'm telling myself it is. It is going to be in this drawer until I open it and get depressed. Because once I can't find it, I want it's a sinkhole. So
Yeah.
until then, It's in this drawer right here.
It makes you stop working on the kit too. You're just sitting there, kind of just looking into the ether, wondering where that piece goes, and you can't find it. You're just like,
I know where it's at. It's in here, and I'm not going to
Yeah.
myself by looking and it's not in there. And what's crazy is it's been in the same spot, and I've seen it like, oh, there it is. All right, cool. I know where it's at. But for some reason, I took it out. I think I took it out to clear a space because it was in a storage container. I was like, let me clear it. Because I need the storage container. Okay. Okay.
We'll
ground
figure it
types. Ground types.
out. Ground types.
3 ground types.
I don't own any master grade ground
Yeah,
types.
same.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, man.
do you?
No, I know. I just said it earlier. I want to go. Oh man, this is just fun. Just running through the backlog right now.
Yeah, man, it's something we can jump on. It's exciting because you're gonna pop up and open new, and there it is.
We really have nothing in common like that as far as master.
No, we do. We just got to
We probably do. We just can't remember. Yeah,
it's been so long since I bought a master grade or whatever the case may be.
I'm
The glory. I'm not trying to say the glory is not really a master grade.
It technically is. It's close enough scale.
199.
Yeah, it's 199.
199. You can just add a claw plate on the bottom of its feet and make it 100.
Exactly.
Damn. But okay, so it's either going to be the Zeta team, or we could do the Char suits. You got Gelgoog. I don't know if you could find a is there master grade Zegok anywhere right now?
Yeah. There was one at Hobbytown not too long ago. I think Joe bought one. I might have to trade it. I might have to trade him something for it.
Oh,
What?
That shit looks terrible.
What does the guy?
There's a
It
guy.
looks all right. It looks fine.
Oh, you got.
Oh man.
Oh, it's on sale on new type for $32.
See, it
Beautiful.
is cheap.
Dirt.
It is cheap.
You might
Dirt.
you might get it on Amazon next day. Shit.
I just can't.
Amazon, here you go.
Yeah, just take it.
You're dirty, ugly Zagok.
I would do the master grade. I would do the shard, but this this shit right here kills me. The visor is so wide.
So big. You have to add claw plate. Like,
yeah,
just
get your claw plate game up and then drop it down. That's what everybody else be doing.
Nah,
Yeah,
but I need that. What you call it though, CD for sure. The little warehouse hanger thing that comes with that kit. I need that for sure.
The stand.
Yeah, the little forklift, cherry picker type shit.
I'll
Got
chop it
you.
out and send it to you.
I'm looking at it right now. The master grade Char.
Looks all right.
Do the Gelgoog. You like the Gelgoog?
Han GUNPLA did one. Damn, Han GUNPLA.
Yeah.
It's on new type too. Damn, you Han GUNPLA if you listening, dog.
Shout out him. I forgot. He gave me some hands.
Look at this, man. I'm not about to do this.
That
That's
looks
Han
great.
GUNPLA right there.
But that's the resin.
That's the resin, though.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's the
That's
resin
the-
conversion.
Man,
kit.
look where it's at.
That's the conversion kit.
Speaking of Han GUNPLA and the Northwest IPMS, we'll talk about what's new next episode. We went pretty in depth with that. I kind of want to keep going, but it's all right. It's all right. Maybe we'll talk about it after the IPMS. But we have IPMS Seattle. CD Big Dog, talk to us about what happened. How was the IPMS event up there in Seattle, Big Dog?
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me see what he's pulled up here. I took a lot of pictures, but I'm just gonna show maybe like 5 or 6. Just so I can show some of my favorites. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right, so the first one we have here, this is by Elliot. He took BWC second place here. This is his custom Cassie and Eclipse Gundam that he built. Of course, this is 1/144th, so this is the main category I compete in. But as you guys can see, this shit is absolutely stunning. It is a presence on the table, and I think everyone who was there, who didn't even build Gundams, had to stop by and like just kind of take a peek at it because the shit was just speechless.
Amazing. Yeah.
The thing about Elliot is too, like he does maybe like one kit a year. Like he like works his whole process out and like spends 8-9 months doing these projects, and I'm like, damn, like that. I wish that could be my type of thing, because when you do stuff like that, it turns out looking like this. I can put out kits in a week, and I can tell, like, you know, there's just a difference in quality when it comes to stuff like this. And the thing about this, it's all Bandai parts. There's no third party anything on this.
That makes sense.
So
and when you do it, when you do a one kit project like this, especially if you're one really good, obviously like him, and you're not into not being deep in the game, what happens is you could keep a small backlog, so you can kind of don't feel the overwhelm of being like your backlog overwhelming you, saying, man, I gotta knock this out. You could probably, like, granted, I don't know, he might have a backlog of 100 kits. All I'm saying is, if you have that type of mentality or that type of mental fortitude where you're saying, I want to work on one kit a year almost, I'll be okay with having 6-7 kits as my backlog.
And what's funny is this guy has a backlog which is majority master grade, but the scale he usually competes in is 1144, so he's constantly having to buy pieces of like 1144 stuff. And I got to see an early glimpse of his next project, and I'm like, damn, bro.
So what we have here, we have the Eclipse Master Grade,
high grade
Eclipse,
Master grade Eclipse mixed with a high grade Cassie.
Master grade Eclipse mixed with a high grade Cassie. Where's the Eclipse? The feet?
Mainly, yeah.
The gauntlets on the arms,
mm-hmm.
and then
backpack.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Think about how big the Cassie is. Jesus.
Yeah, it didn't even fit in the picture. Next up, this is a Lager. This is the Panzer.
Yeah, the Panzer. Good night.
This is by Chris Mitsu. I have some more of his work up here too, but this shit is absolutely stunning, yo. Like, let me just zoom in here on the details on the feet. You can see like the claw marks into the ground on each foot. You can tell you put some more here.
Yeah,
the road sign.
And with the Panzer on the episode, it's kind of like heavy arms. Like it's a dig your feet in. This is going to exhaust every missile, and it's a damn tank.
It's a barrage. Yeah,
and you guys, like, he even has shading and detailing on each individual missile too.
And what's crazy is I don't think those come with the kit.
No,
those missiles do not come with the kit. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I have the kit. I don't think they come with that. So that is.
The lighting is fantastic too.
Just
fantastic.
Each piece of this was just detailed. Which is crazy. I feel like we've seen this online. We might even like gave him a shout out. And like I was like, damn, this shit looks familiar. I was like, I went to my phone. I had 3 or 4 screenshots of this one kit. So just to see that in person was wild. Let me see what else I got for him. And then he also had this here, which I know we've talked about before on the pod, but this is a Goof custom, which Coop was just talking about stabbing the GM.
Forget it. I'm not doing. We could go ahead and do. The Zeta team.
You're not following this one up, huh?
No, we're not going to do that.
So, I think I sent you guys a link to how he did the dial. I didn't even care about the dial because that in itself is just nuts. Like all the little foliage, the water, the ripple of the water with the Gundam GM getting stabbed in it, but just the detail, the beam coming off the beam saber in his chest, showing off of his leg, off the side of his foot, off the head.
We definitely talked about this,
right?
Because we talked about that, the lighting, the shading of the orange on the leg to show reflection of the beam of the heat sword. Fucking nuts.
So yeah, and this was when I walked in. This is the first thing I saw, and I was like, oh. I don't want to put anything on the table because originally I had my stuff on the same table as this. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and put it with the regular 1144 because this is just.
If I could give a little critique, a little critique. I would have, if I could have done this, I would have added the oil splash on the face of the goof. You know, when he
coming up
stabbed
from
the
the gym.
Oh yeah, for sure. That would have made this. Granted, this is close to as perfection as you're gonna get. But this is like at 99.99999.
That was
8.
It's just beautiful. Then we have from the homie COMPEITTION here. This is his high grade or his 1/100 aerial. I just thought the shading on this was immaculate. And look, you know, I'm a sucker for bases, so I love the shading he done on the base. He actually, I want to say he brought home 2nd or 3rd place for this. This is just out of the box painted, no custom work, no nothing on it, just a nice paint job. And Austin, we never got too many pictures of yours, bro, but ever since I seen yours and I've seen this now, I'm like, man, I kind of want to build one.
Yeah, man.
What I tell you?
And
you take a
and after seeing this, you're not going to see any pictures of mine either.
you take a full mechanics and you give it some TLC, some tender love and care, which we all can do.
So, Cooper, that means we're doing master grades, and we expect the best out of you.
Right?
Hey,
right?
Sure. But what I'm saying is, a master grade of this would have been $60. Let's just say $60. How much was the full mechanics of this? 50, 45, $40?
45, around 50, yeah.
Okay.
So $10 cheaper.
$10 cheaper, and it comes out looking like this. And
no, it doesn't come out looking like this.
No, it does not come out looking like this. You're right. The paint, obviously, but what I'm saying, COMPEITTION gave it that tender love and care. Like I've been telling y'all.
Yeah.
And you can make a full mechanic look great for cheap. It didn't break the bank.
Who is COMPEITTION?
Cold man. COMPEITTION, if people don't know, he's like super known for his weathering. I'm trying to get in as close as I can here, but like just the detail, the weathering he does on his kits, like I'm trying to learn from him because he
look at the shading on the orange, the orange to yellow on the chest. Oh God!
On the outside here, like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing with these kits.
Yeah,
man, so.
Yes, he does.
I had to give a shout out to him. And this is not the best picture, but I just want to give a shout out to GUNPLA Skyfire. He came all the way up from Portland and brought a lot of these guys with us.
The turtle team.
Yeah, turtle team. So make sure you check out his Instagram for better pictures. I was just kind of in a rush, sliding by taking pictures, but he did each one of these individually painted after a Ninja Turtle. So I thought that shit was dope.
Look at the base.
Right. And it's funny, I didn't even notice until you said, but that's the grates.
That's a manhole.
Manhole.
That's a manhole cover. So he did for the people that's listening, Gundam Skyfire did the Ninja Turtles. So you got Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and who am I missing? Leonardo, right? It looks like it's the Lupus Rex. Is it the Lupus? It's the high grades of the Barbatosis. I can't tell which one. I think the front
those are
one is
master grades. Those are the
those are 4 master grades. Full mechanics.
Those are 4 master grades.
Yeah.
Full mechanics. Wow. So we got 4 1/100 scale Barbatoses in Ninja Turtle colors, with each V fin representing a bandana, and the base is a manhole cover. Which obviously, I don't even know how you can make a base like that. Is it ply plate? That's perfect. Gotta be. How do you cube out the squares?
Part of me feels like it is a manhole cover he just found. Like the city of Portland is missing a manhole cover somewhere. Someone's driving around and just boom, like, whoa, what?
That's why
I was cracking up with him, man. He was a good dude too. He was like telling people to come, hey, let's CD from the podcast, giving us all types of love. So I was
we appreciate it, dog.
I appreciate you, big dog.
I know he's been a long time viewer and listener too. So we appreciate the people that's been sticking with us since episode 1 and episode 5 and episode 10. So thanks for listening, man.
He was a day one. This is also another one of our day one guys. This is a Stray. Another
GT.
Stray GT. And I had to take a picture of this because this is, one of the goats of my kits, one of my favorites. This is the Mark V, and I just kind of love the brown he did on it with the blue. I don't know why. I've never seen like a brown and blue kit before. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of mind blowing to me that he picked these colors and it ended up looking really good. This was
Is that also with the silver bullet? Those are the pieces from the silver bullet.
Well, no. So the Mark V is the base for the next generation of Gundams that include the Dovin Wolf, the Silver Bullet, the Silver Bullet Suppressor. The Mark V is what started that generation of mecha design.
Well, I'm about to say, I just cut these pieces out.
Yeah. No, that's why it looks so similar. It's essentially the same legs. Yeah. It's same legs, same waist. Yeah.
Wow.
So this was the master. Yeah. So there's no higher. So the master grade. He brought home a ribbon with this one as well. As you can see, flat faded paint job. He was telling me he paints parts in doubles, so he paints one arm. He paints both arms at the same time. So if you kind of see in the skirt here, it's missing some color right here because he ran out of paint. But it's like that on both sides because he paints both sides at the same time. So I guess that's a smart way, you know. Yeah. If one side's messed up, the other side's gonna be messed up, so it's still messed up together.
It's symmetry.
So what you think? Like he sprays both pieces at once, or he just goes and sprays?
He probably has both sticks there and has one, and then goes next, and then goes back and forth, back and forth. Probably it's actually a really good way if you're trying to do pre-shading and to keep your
everything.
consistency. Yeah, it's actually pretty smart.
Good, man.
I gotta try that too because I'm still scared of shading, but I'm sure. You know, once you get doing it,
it's easy.
You're scared of shading, but not scared of scribing.
Yeah,
scared of the wrong aspect, dog.
It's easy.
And then it's just flat. You know, we love a good flat kit. What else do I have? Good. This is another group build from the Portland Builders. They have a GUNPLA club down there, Portland GUNPLA Club. So they had a 3-person build. Yes, sir. So they have the ground gun. No, not the ground gun. This is the gun cannon, gun tank, and then I think this is the 2.0 Granddaddy with the ship in the background too.
Yeah.
So,
damn.
Archimedes? No, what is it? The Arc?
No.
Archangel. No. Archangel. Archangel is the white base. Yeah. Archangel is Seed.
I was about to say Armada.
Armada's Zeta. Argama. I'm sorry, the
Argama. Yeah. That's Zeta. That's in a fucking Lightbringer, the series I've been reading. But another dope group build. I took a picture of this because I was like, oh, maybe we could do something like this. And it was just funny because now we're talking about doing another master grade group build. The cool thing about this, the base is actually from Michael's. You can buy like a whole little base kit. I seen it was in there for like $10.
Oh yeah. You can. Yep, you can go to Michael's, and this past weekend they ran 50% off. Exactly. And it was $24 for this, and then so it comes out like $12.
So anybody that's wanting to get into bases, get that. But I just like the individual shading on it. This is one guy who did it all, but this looks really good in person. I believe this might have taken 3rd place or 2nd place after that Chris Mitsu build. So those are all the some of my favorite builds. There's a lot more. I just didn't want to take up too many times showing pictures. I did post them all on my story. So if you guys were watching that day, you guys saw a lot of talent up here in the Northwest.
But I have a lot of it, man. And like I was telling Austin, y'all have quantity, man. I mean quality. Y'all have like what, 10, 15 builders?
Right. So in that picture that you're sitting around, only 4, maybe 5, 6 of us are actually from Washington. Another 6 came up from Oregon. So like this Northwest corner, we have like a good 12, 15 builders, and like quality on the table.
Quality. It's easily could place if you came to ODO.
I got there
easily. I'm not going to say.
I say I got there like 11 o'clock, and everything pretty much was already on the table. And I was like, oh shit. And at first they were telling me, oh, yours is kind of dial. You got to set them over there. And I had to set myself next to, you know, that Goof, that Liger. Cobra Plot bought his Zegok. I was like, God damn. They're like, oh no, yours only has one. It's a little less dial. You can call that just a base. You can put it over there on that table. And I was like, God damn. Whew. But then I went over there and Han Jumpla's 1144th scratch built. Verkal was on the table. Elliot's GWBC 2nd place winning was on the table.
Scary time.
It's competition all around the corner, but it was honestly an amazing time, man. Like so many people gave us love. Like people I had never met, knew, hey man, I just want to say I watched the podcast. Like I really mess with you guys. Like keep up the good work. So like that was probably the highlight for me. Some people coming up just saying like, hey, like man, you guys keep doing the pod, keep doing well. So
there you go. Love when it run up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeezy, you feel like Jeezy out there. I feel
and then I think if you guys didn't see the post, it's already up there. But the other highlight was our group build. Bring home third place in the high grade category. So
this is
everyone
fun.
giving us love, but us being able to put something on the table and bring something home again.
Yeah. How was the judging?
Judging was tough. So there was groups of 2s per category. There weren't as many categories as yours. You guys IPMS. You guys have like 100, 144th, UC, non-UC, Gundam on base. We have 100 custom, 100 out of box, 144th custom, 100 out of box, and then other like Gundam 160 and larger mecha. So it's kind of tough because as soon as you scribe 2 lines on it, it's considered custom, so it automatically goes into the category with like the GWBC stuff. And then if you just paint it, you can kind of get away with the the basic level. The judges, one guy who was in there who knew Gundam Gunpla customs, he was one of the judges, and then the rest were like IPMS tank airplane guys. So I could kind of see them asking him questions. You can kind of tell like, oh, this one's really weathered. Like I could see him pointing out all the weathered kits. Oh, this is really nice. It might have been like super heavily weathered, but the quality might not have been up to some of the other builds. So that was kind of tough. And then the Gundam that won best of show, I didn't show a picture of. Shout out to that guy. He won 144th, not the custom, but just like the out of box painted. A really nice hand painted kit, but it beat out everything else. A lot of all those pictures. So that we thought that was pretty interesting, just because, like
controversy.
Controversial. So
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think IPMS as a whole, like they've seen how much the Gundam category has grown over the years. I think they need to divulge a little more time to judges for this category. They need to I don't know if there's like a template they need to go through or what, but like they're grading Gundams off of tank scales or like airplane scales, and they need to be grading Gundams off of Gundams.
I was gonna say, I remember One Punch Sam when we asked her what judges look for, and she was saying that the thing they look for is consistency. So if you're gonna shade, as long as your shading is consistent throughout the whole kit, as long as you're gonna not shade and just do single paint, as long as that paint coat is consistent through the whole thing. So I would ask, is that guy who won, at least what did he paint? Was it so consistent, like more consistent than anybody else's, or was it just no? Oh wow!
When the final pick happened, Vic the Gundam guy wasn't there, so it was just the IPMS tank airplane guys. They're like, okay, like
okay, so they just asked him for advice, and then they were the ones who ended up voting.
Yes, I don't know if that was like their favorite. Like, oh, we like that one, but like it wasn't like the most.
It was the most complex.
Yeah, because you look at the goof like that right there. Well, I would have saw that goof and would have said, "Now somebody has to convince me." That's the problem when it comes to from talking to the people that judge. When like I talked to Kenneth, who judges at our hobby town, and Joe, they bring up a good point, which I wish the judges wasn't there when you go put things on the table. I wish let's just say judging starts at 1, judges come in from a different entrance, they have to show up at 1 and then disperse. It's hard not to keep your bias out of it. If I'm a judge and I know Gundam and I see that goof, or I see Cobra Plus like that first thing, and I go, now you have to convince me
just
who's rather than coming in and going, okay, non-bias, I haven't looked at anybody's, I haven't seen anybody's, let me just go in there and look. So I think that approach, which is like a surprised approach rather than falling in love with a kid approach, will be better for judging when it comes to an IPMS event. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, that probably is gonna be kind of hard though, just because there's so many people that post kits on Instagram, online, and if you're a judge into Gundam, you probably follow some Gundam kits, like Gundam builders online, so you probably see these kits long in advance. But you're right, probably getting to see them in person could probably be a difference maker, because some
Yeah.
pictures be edited and whatnot.
And
You
then,
see them in person, but
on
I mean,
top of that, though, you when you talk about it like that, you still don't know what's there. Like if I'm
exactly.
a judge and I'm coming in
Mhm.
from the back entrance, right? And yeah, I might have seen that goof online on Instagram, right?
Mhm.
But for all I know, I just just probably like everybody else, we're looking at it from like the search field and we're scrolling. Oh, we like it. I
Mhm.
would have thought that guy lived in Japan, not
Right.
in Seattle. Like,
Now, to play devil's advocate, technically those judges were exactly what you're kind of looking for, isn't it? Because they have no experience with Gundam. They don't know any of the builders. They've probably never seen any of these kits whatsoever. They were completely surprised, and they came in and said, and they have to ask a Gundam guy, what's the difference between this and this?
see, then to flip that though,
Mhm.
if I'm a Gundam guy and have no clue about tanks, should I come in and judge tanks?
I think if you're judging it based on how good the painting is, you don't need to know anything about a Sherman. You just want to see the kit, if it's really well painted, what's the
Well, I
weathering
think
like,
you do though.
right? Well, not really. I mean, if you see a Sherman and a Tiger tank, it doesn't really matter their history of each other. You just know the painting's good if you look at the scale. Like I can give you 5 airplane model kits. You can
Mhm.
look at. You know nothing about airplanes, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, not to be. No, I'm not doing that. To
No,
say
no,
that
you're right. No, you're right.
I'm not
I
saying,
said that's
like
correct.
you know nothing about planes, right? But you could tell what model kit would be the best one out of those ones just by looking at the quality, the paint, the finish, the work that's put into it.
That's true, but I see what you're saying. But if somebody painted a raptor wrong colors, right, meant to mimic a raptor in official colors, I would sit there and go, that doesn't match, right? There's something about it that's off, but my knowledge of it, right?
But I mean, that's like a different category. That's like if you're judging planes in like a custom made category, or if you're judging in historical. In Gundam, there's no only reference we have really is what we really want to build it as. I mean,
Correct.
he could have made the goof technically, green. There was a goof custom that was green in the 1 year war, and there's a goof custom that's red. I mean, there's a blue Raptor technically, and then there's a gray Raptor. I mean, the really. I mean, at that point, you would have to add in, well, what's the historical context of this being accurate to what you're trying to make?
But I think that's what some of these judges go off of. When we was at Fairfax, man, I saw a guy who almost DQ'd like a 1940s Buick because of how it didn't really look like a 1940s Buick. But he probably knows how a 1940s Buick
looks like,
and the historical value of that. So,
and I don't think he would be doing that with a Gundam kit, because I mean, as that guy watched the anime, he would sit there, and then he would be sitting there being like, "This doesn't look like an RX-78-5," because I mean, I've seen the one manga piece that was made about it.
Yeah, but then when do you go off of? You have to go off of. You have to have some knowledge about it. What if the V fin's upside down, but it's painted good, right? Like,
hey, it could be a custom build. It could be a
custom on the
build.
paper.
Yeah, it was on the paper. Like that's the difficult. That in my opinion is kind of the ultimate difficult part for the judges. Because I'm just saying this as devil advocate. I actually do kind of agree with you, Coop. It's just that when judges who have no idea what Gundam is and they look at a robot and they're just supposed to decide solely on paint value, how good the shading is, how good the finish is, and stuff like that. I still didn't see a picture of CDs. I would need to see a picture to understand exactly who won and why. But I mean, that they would probably disregard. The Mark V is an amazing kit. They have no idea what the Mark V is or where it came from or its context. They just look at the paintwork and said, the shading might be off in this one area or something like that, and that's why they chose the hand painted one, because they just couldn't find any shading that was wrong with it. Plus, at 144th, it'll help because it's just tiny. They're just like looking like too tall, small. See, I don't care.
And I think and shout out. I think when I talked to the homie Battle, he's one of the judges that usually is at the RVA Richmond, Virginia Hobbytown. Shout out to them.
Does he put anything on the table?
No,
I think that's another thing.
I don't think he typically does.
I feel like it's too hard of a bias. Like Vic, GUNPLA Customs, he had stuff on the table in the same category as me. As soon as he had to end up judging that, so he automatically had to disqualify himself. I feel like the judges should not be like every other category. People are like hyped up to judge. I see like they're like really putting in the time and research. I hear them like, oh yeah, I've been looking at pictures all day for the tanks, the airplanes, but like they kind of just pulled people. Are you free? Can you judge this real quick? Like, I feel
But do you think that maybe like having like what they do in the Richmond store, they do different categories of judging, right? They'll do the story, and then like you get points for story, you get points for paint, and then you get points for something else, and you average it up, total it up.
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea to do it.
That would be great, because not only that, you could get a list of exactly what you did wrong, or maybe you did right, or you can. I'm looking at the picture. CD just sent me the picture through text about the guy who won, and I think the lighting is a little bit dark for me to see, but I mean, from what I can tell from this, it looks like he has weathering, shading. It's all hand painted. I can't really find anything. It's a Goof custom, but it's red and tan, and I can't find anything really wrong with it off this picture that I have, but I can tell right now that even from this limited picture that other blue Goof we saw, in my opinion, was the better kit for this show. So,
and no offense against that guy.
And no offense to this guy, it's still an amazing build. I mean, kudos to him. Great. He even did the Heat Hawk, and if it's all painted, this is fantastic and really well done. It's just, if I was the judge, if the blue one would have probably took home, this would still take home something, definitely. But then again, I would need to see. I would love to see what it was that
hard to be
over the edge to what this is. I would love to get that quota. What was it that made this better than that? And to talk to the judges, and then we could probably figure out what's going on. Hey, there you go. We should hold a competition. Our new competition. Judges have to write down on list exactly what they like.
It's why hard this one did better than that. Because if you think about it, I'm sorry, continue. Sorry. Too. No, but that's right. You're right. They sign up for it. But to me, being a tour photographer, right? So I have a different lens than somebody that was not. So I might value a diorama more than I would value a straight build. So, and I'm not just saying, oh, I like that diorama of the Goof Custom. I love that diorama. But I love dioramas in general, so it's hard for me to pull yourself. How do you beat up? Yeah, how do I I can't judge it or score it accurately from a straight build versus a diorama.
Especially since you have a lot more knowledge in how to build dioramas, so like it's hard to remove your own bias and knowledge of information on a certain topic. Like if they told me to judge airplanes and cars, you best believe the planes are getting a thorough judging. The cars, does it have a steering wheel? Is the door handle on? Are the tires inflated? Oh, there's no air in them? Okay, I guess we could skip that part. What color is it? Oh, I like blue. Blue's my favorite color.
Oh, it's shiny.
Oh, it's shiny. Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at this. He put the headlights on.
This is a +10. You might, So I think it's these competitions are fun, man. When especially these IPMS ones, and are y'all ready to step it up a little bit though when it comes to our knowledge? I was talking to the homie Andy. He gave me the website to sign up for our IPMS. I think it's IPMS USA, something like that. And you can sign up for your local chapter there. He said it's $30 a year, and you get the magazine, 6 magazines a year, included, and you go to your local IPM. You're part of that chapter, so you could go to the meetings, and I think next year, which is an honor, we were asked as a club at Hobbytown to give a meeting at the Nationals on Gundams.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so hopefully I'm not letting the cat out the bag with that.
Damn.
Yeah, so they asked us to give a meeting at the Nationals about Gundams.
IPMS about Gundams, and I talked to one of the guys, and he was like, I think his name is Mr. Tony, and then he was like, he wants to get more people bringing the Gunpla base, and he wanted to get a meeting together about, I think it's a meeting twice throughout the 4-day event of the grades, the suits, and things like that. So that's exciting, man. And
that'd be cool. You don't
$30 a year is not bad
at all,
especially for 6 magazines and the knowledge you get from it.
Man,
they meet for us, Austin. They meet every other Friday. I think they meet 4 times a month. So I think it's every week they meet, but every other Friday is at Hobbytown, and every other Saturday is at the Air and Space Museum, which is obviously free to get in if you go into the meeting. So I might sign up for it, man.
Honestly, I got some just walking around like talking to the guys that build tanks and airplanes. I met a dude who builds 1-for-1 scale like prehistoric dinosaurs, smaller ones, of course. But he sells them to museums. $15,000 displays.
Wow.
So I'm like, so he's breaking down the detail.
Wait a
of the
minute.
brushes.
You said 1-to-1 dinosaur?
Yeah. So no, he's not building T-Rexes or anything like, but he's like building. The one bird he showed me was like, no, all prehistoric dinosaurs are fucking house size, guy.
I don't know. If you're building a velociraptor?
No. So you were showing me like these they're like it's a type of bird. But he sells them for display. He puts them on displays. Sells them to museums so they can put on displays. And he was something like the one he had there. He's like I just sold it for $15,000.
Jeez.
So, just getting like game from all these guys. Like, I'm just walking up pointing at models like the guy who built Studio Ghibli's, like Howl's Moving Castle. Like there was just so much stuff there, and everyone was just so like open to like telling you like, oh yeah, this is what I did for weathering, this is what I did for shading, this is what I did for chipping. Like that was another like just so much abundance of information I got from people.
Oh,
and
man. That Howl's Moving Castle, by the way, if you haven't seen it, go to Instagram. That Howl's Moving Castle at IPMS was crazy. I've never seen it looked like something out of the film, like perfectly, and it was enormous. It's about half my height.
Huge. It was. He's on YouTube too. I forgot his name, but I'll figure out the name so we can put it on there too. But yeah, there's just so much talent, man. The tanks, the planes, the fire trucks, and cars, and I think we probably had there was only one full table of Gundams, and we probably needed 2, but like there was probably a couple thousand models in there easily, 3,000 or 4,000 models. So it's getting bigger every year. We probably had double the Gundam kits this year, so I can only imagine next year we're going to be pushing for 2 tables. So
nice.
Stay tuned up here. And everybody's like, when is Coop and Austin coming up here? I'm like, I'm on the other side of the country. Y'all got to ask him that. So.
You get us the flight. You pay the ticket. We roll. No, not you, CD. You asked them. Yeah.
What's one thing like if we did IPMS, right? What's one thing y'all would want to like? What craft like y'all want to definitely pick up from some like an IPMS? Because I would really, really want to expand my dials. If I get my dials to look like that Goof custom, I feel like I'm set. Like I'm not set as in like I'll win every competition, but that's where I feel like this is my peak. This is where I'm good. I'm good. And I'll be happy at that spot. I'll be okay being complacent at that point.
I think the scratch building for me, I think seeing these guys, like seeing Elliot be able to look at 3 or 4 kits and be like, all right, I see 1 kit out of these 4 and be able to put all this shit together and have it cohesive. Like, I think if I could do that, I'd be like, damn, like
that engineering mindset. Yeah.
Even Han GUNPLA, just sculpting kits, being able to get better with like putty, be able to sculpt parts out of it. I don't know if you guys have seen that Sananju that's going around Instagram. It's black, but they sculpted the whole backpack in the back of the legs. I'm like, bro, out of putty. Like,
yep. Or that one Sananju sign that had they gave it the Sotheby's backplate on the head, and it's all molded putty that he had a mold with hand and then let it dry and then sculpt it. That was insane. Yeah.
You seen that too?
No, and I don't want to.
I don't want sculpting parts is what that means. You could. I don't got it. I'm gonna build it. Or even like a Otaku builder who's like, oh, they don't have any, Skyfall, Titanfall kits. Built one.
Built one. Mm-hmm. That's wild.
So,
what about you, Austin? What IPMS like type of
clean added on parts? So like, I don't know if I sent you guys the video of that dual Gundam being made, but the guy, he extended the feet on the bottom of the master grade strikes, and as you see, they're pretty fat feet, but he extended them and he made them in and he did it by hand. He said usually he uses tools or machines, but he's been doing it by hand for so long that he's able to now just look at angles and have them perfectly symmetrical with one go. And he's sitting there shaving it and doing it with claw plate. And I think that's what I want to do, is like being able to kind of a combination of everything you guys said. Get better at Dio, yeah, and get better at telling a story. But being able to add on parts and have them so well sculpted and defined where they look so professionally done as if they came from the factory like that.
Right.
Like that's the level I would like to get at, because I need to start extending these feet, my guy. And with the dual Gundam, which I think I don't know if I showed any pictures yet, but I have added plow plate, and I have been trying to work on that immediately. So
That shit looks cool when they do the extensions of the waist and legs.
yeah,
I want to try that.
So
yeah.
just out of like a fantasy just popped in my head, right? What would
Mhm.
be 3 kits CD and 3 kits Austin of what y'all want to do of an IPMS that you would do it to? So when you say you want to hand sculpt CD or look at a kit and go, I want to do this. Because if I could make 3 or 4, like if I could make a goof custom like that and then turn around and make like a Zaku 2 Origins type diorama, and I turn around and make a Epion, real grade Epion diorama and something in space and kind of like display those boom boom like on floating shelves, I think that would be dope.
I think it'd be like a black TriStar. Those are my favorite kits. So
Mhm.
some type of black TriStar, like built mixed with like a Gelgoog or something. Being able to like put those two together and have my own design, but still have that language of like this shit still is Xeon.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like are you talking about like not really like a kit bash, but like a whole new suit, not
whole new suit.
like not a Gelgoog head on
Exactly.
a Zaku.
Not just the Zaku legs with the Gelgoog waist. I want like something that's like you can see that there's pieces of both in there, but like you can tell like this is a new design.
What about you, Austin? What would you want to extend? I know you said you want to extend the feet, but if you like, if I mastered the craft of adding extra pieces and adding extra, doing extending or shortening, and now you mastered that, then the first kit that you're gonna go do would be what?
Probably the perfect grade, perfect strike, or the perfect grade strike rouge, because
PG, huh?
The strike is my favorite Gundam, and I've seen the resin kit that Blue Car is working on right now, and
shout out to him too.
Shout out to him, yeah. It is hands down my favorite design, and I would love to have a 1/60th scale on my and Cooper's been in my apartment. There's a little space next to my bookshelf. I'm gonna have a desk that's over there, and I'm gonna have a record player next to it. But I want a 1/60th perfect strike to sit right there near toward the entrance when you walk in, with like just nice posters and everything like that around it.
Plant and a nice little
plant in
what is it? Edison light bulb.
Edison light bulb, yeah, and a nice little
player.
aesthetic design, and a little plated, little perfect strike gold plate there on the base.
He got a little seed vinyl.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Matter of fact, I did get my Cyberpunk Edge Runners vinyl in, by the way. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So
cool.
yeah. So
That's
it's
cool.
that would be it.
Man, I hope one day that we could hit those levels, fellas. Definitely something that, going back and looking at what we used to do, and so CD, we were like hype when I remember one time CD did the new Gundam, which you flipped the new Gundam, and we were hyped about that, man. And now we have elevated past that in Austin, from where I met you at to now, where the airbrush took it. We told you, and CD's like, the CD talking about us. He said, Austin gonna be a problem.
Oh God! I be texting Coop. I said, "Hey, dog, I gotta get in the lab. Austin walking me down. I gotta get in the lab." Hey, that's all I can ask for, to inspire each other. Like I would,
and that's what we hear.
Master grades, bro. I'd have never thought.
And for the people that stayed around, y'all get this little treat. I forgot that today is Monday, and I forgot to call. I'm gonna call tomorrow. For the people that stuck around, because we don't, as CD was saying, like we inspire each other, and then what made me think of, we don't gatekeep, right? One thing I did pick up, this goes back to building and breaking down a backlog. We picked up,
oh yeah,
the MGSD pre-cut masking tape from USA Gundam, and the reason why they are going to get a call from me, because they on their website displayed with no description the pre-cut masking tape, which is this. This is the instruction manual, by the way. Beautiful folder. So if y'all want to take this and frame this, it looks great. Beautiful. And then they also displayed Simpro water slides. And they also displayed photo etch. And I said, CD messaged me, was like, yo, this is $10 and you get all of this. I was like,
yo,
that ain't bad. You know what I mean? And I went on the website and I saw that it was up there. I said, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I want to go ahead and pick that up. And it was available. And I ordered it last week. And it only came with the pre-cut masking tape. And for the people out there saying, well, of course, Coop, it's $10. What you thought you was going to get? I thought I was going to get everything that was displayed in that picture.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So
false advertisement going on there. Huh?
Yep. So my mama raised me right. I'm gonna go ahead and call corporate tomorrow and
run me something.
Yeah, we gotta get something. We gotta get something, buckos.
Just to prove that we're not joking.
Yeah, this is for the people who stayed around and tuned in for this. Y'all got a treat.
Bro,
you can ask him. I was hyped. I said, "Hey, bro, they got this, all this, $10.99. I need it.
I need it now."
When you were telling me about this, I was like, "Oh, dope. Okay, that's what's up." And you were like, "Brother, I'm a little bit upset."
Scratch that,
and I was
buddy.
like, "Why? What happened?" I'm a little bit upset. Here it is.
And for the people that's out there, here you go. Now, if you're shopping, you're like, you know what? I want to get everything for the MGSD, and you see this. Go ahead and go to the third picture, Austin, if you don't mind, for $10, right?
So
And it
for
$10, you think you coming up, Jack? You didn't think you didn't.
The
Why
water
put that in the
slides.
picture? Why?
Yo, come on, dog. Come on.
Even that other picture with the folder has everything in there too. I'm like, we're up.
Oh, dog, come on.
And let's go to the description. Where's the description?
For the people, and if y'all think I'm just joking, like Coop might be wilding. Maybe I open it up. I'll be happy y'all hear it right now because I open it up and I'll put it right back in there because obviously, right? Like you get it. Like wait a minute. This don't feel like there's a trading card in here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. So I open it up.
Every picture has at least something else with it. Every single picture.
What?
This is all you get, people. What you can see me. You can probably
even one
see
picture
me.
is just the things you don't get.
Oh yeah.
One picture is just what you don't get.
So by the time this aired, hit me up, people, and ask me what did USA Gundam do for you, because I'll let you know. Because I'm gonna call them bright and early. I won't go. And then look, the instructions have the photo etch. The instructions got the photo etch in it.
Oh my god.
The instructions have the photo etch.
Even the picture shows where to put the photo etching.
Okay. Say no more. They done barked up the wrong tree.
Bro.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get that taken care
We're
of.
better than that. I forgot to tell you guys. Shout out to everyone that came to IPMS. I gave away 2 kits. I gave away a Sazubi to Stray GT, and I gave Hunjumpa a GM custom. Hunjumpa was like, "Hey, you guys should do that draft more often." I thought that shit was hilarious. I'm like, "Oh, he really watches the pod? Here's a kit." So,
damn.
If I see you guys out and about, anybody else sees me, say, "Hey, I'm a friend of the Undergated." I'll give you it. I got plenty.
Whoa. It's not that simple. You gotta at least give some knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Yeah, you gotta give some knowledge. Don't be like, yo, I watch y'all channel all the time. What episode are we on?
Right.
15.
Give me a spiel. But yeah, when he said, "Oh, you guys should do that draft more often," I was like,
Okay, yeah.
I like that. That's a good idea though. Everyone said like that was a really good episode. So I was like, okay.
We can do the draft.
Do the
I
GM
think
how to do
next
draft
time we
is
should. Yeah, let's say we do maybe draft pilots. You wanna draft pilots and some side characters.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
Side characters.
We got to remember our suits. So our pilot's going to go in our suits we drafted. So we're not going to grab the. Yeah, I remember.
I remember that joke was funny.
And so y'all go check out a couple episodes ago. There was 2 episodes ago. We did the draft. We drafted our favorite, not our favorite, but some solid suits.
Yeah.
So
I thought we each had one favorite kit in there.
Mhm.
One of our favorite suits.
yeah, Wing Zero's up there. I did put Wing Zero up there.
I
So,
was gonna put the Faz, but I did the Double Zeta because Double Zeta is technically a hero suit. The Faz is technically a general.
and a lot of people did a couple of good ones too.
Mhm.
Heavy Metal Gunpla. I think Heavy Metal Gunpla though he put two main suits in his, yo.
Yeah, the heavy arms or something else.
Yeah, the heavy arms. Like, yo, the heavy arms. That's a main suit, big dog.
You can put a serpent. We'll see the serpent.
We'll
now.
allow you to say
Yeah, let's let you slide with the serpent, but damn.
Yeah.
yeah. You can't roll with unless you try to trade up and give away 2 of your picks for 1.
Yeah,
Oh, we
be
should do that.
the Atlanta Falcons and pick
Yikes.
Phoenix while you have cousins.
Idiot. Well, they'll get the last laugh. Don't forget, check out Vulcan Hobby. Use the code Undergate10 and check at checkout when checking out at vulcanhobby.com. Got something big working with Vulcan Hobby actually, and I can't wait for that. So make sure y'all tune in to the Undergated channel and use code Undergate10 for 10% off. We got something big working with Vulcan Hobby, and it's not just like, oh, we're going to build something. This is something that's near and dear to us. It's coming up, and I'll see if Sue gets it. It's 2 months away, so let people know. We'll let people know when we get closer and closer. But vulcanhobby.com, CD, talk to them about
Come on,
some paint.
paint your kits. Don't just snap them. Take them to the next level. Paint them with SMS paints. Pour as you go. They are lacquer based, so please wear a mask or paint outside or something. But you don't have to mix anything. Just spray it in your gun. They have a ton of colors. They have auto colors. They have jet fighter colors. They have tank colors, and everything else in between.
And they also have a paint that you can hand brush with. Right?
Yes, they have
acrylic paint.
They have minis. They have acrylics paint too as well. The miniature paints, which are really nice, and they have glow in the dark too that I've just used on a kit. So
and UV
so
under black light. So yeah,
close
And
that.
we'll close that 10. And a big order. Somebody placed a big order with that code. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to that guy. We appreciate it. And of course, use Coop 10 at Gun Primer directly with Gun Primer. Gun Primer has some of the best tools, high-end tools in the game right now when it comes to the Glazer, the Gritter, Scriber, some guidelines, some scribing guidelines, as you can see CD's using, and plenty more. So check out them. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram as well. They're doing big things in this community. I can't be more happy to work with this company. So that's Coop 10 to get directly 10% off with Gun Primer. And until next time, people, be generous, be kind, be everything in between. Just don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk.
Yeah, don't be a jerk. We saw some of that. Me and Cooper.
Yeah.
We just
Don't be a jerk.
I'm messing.
Yeah. Don't be a jerk, man. Maybe he didn't know.
No, maybe.
Right? Maybe they just don't know.
Maybe
Right?
they don't.
And they really might not know. So don't be a jerk. Until next time, we're the Undergated, never underrated. I'm Coop. That's CD. And there's Austin. 168 hours down, 168 hours to the next episode. Until next time, people. Peace.
Out of here.